Well, Microsoft has finally done it. They've proven to us that we can't have a future of digital games. Because the Xbox network just suffered a roughly 20-hour outage, and this wasn't only multiplayer going down.
Come on, man.
Players reported problems signing in, launching games they owned, and completing purchases.
The fuck is you doing, Bill Gates? Fix your shit, man.
As reported by Pure Xbox's Craig Reed, Xbox's own status page eventually warned, "You may have problems playing disc-based games right now." Disc-based games during an online service outage. Xbox Chief Technology Officer Scott Van Villay later explained what happened. A licensing service that sits outside of Xbox but which Xbox depends upon began failing. Scott called the situation unacceptable and said Xbox must do better. And he's right, because when a licensing server fails and your console suddenly can't verify that you own the games that you paid for, that exposes the biggest problem with an all-digital future. And then Tom Warren of The Verge posted, Xbox has confirmed that the recent Xbox outage shouldn't have affected games on disc. Xbox discs are subject to entitlement checks, but they should still be playable offline. So what does all of this mean? Well, this means that your library exists only for as long as somebody else's system gives you permission to access it. And Xbox wasn't alone. Just days earlier, PlayStation Network suffered its own massive outage. What? As Ian Carlos Campbell reported for Engadget, players were unable to log into their account, play online, or purchase games from the PlayStation Store. PlayStation also went offline. Sony's status page showed problems across account management, game streaming, the PlayStation Store, and even PlayStation Direct. The outage lasted more than 6 hours and affected Sony's gaming services across the PS5, PS4, PS3, and PS Vita, Xbox, and PlayStation. Days apart. This isn't some imaginary worst-case scenario physical collectors invented, okay? It happened twice in 1 week. And somehow this isn't even the only controversy surrounding Microsoft right now, because just weeks ago, Halo was proudly advertising that the game would include a real Blu-ray disc. And normally, that would be worth celebrating. Except there's one massive problem. You can't actually play the new Halo straight from the disc.
What?
Physical Preservation Tracker Does It Play confirmed that the game requires a download and does not support online play. Halo Studios also confirmed that a Microsoft account and Xbox gamer tag are required regardless of which platform you play on. So what exactly are we buying here? Because putting an incomplete disc inside of a plastic case doesn't preserve Halo. What this does is it preserves our permission to download Halo as long as Microsoft servers are still there to provide it. And after this week's 20-hour outage, that line doesn't feel hypothetical anymore. Today we're buying discs that aren't complete. Tomorrow we may be buying every single game on a shelf with download codes. That's why this conversation matters.